Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, well first, let me show you. This is going to be our starter Pokemon for this playthrough. Now, I'm stuck with his nature and his gender. I would have liked to have had a male, but it's fine. Anyways, this is going to be the starter Pokemon, Larvitar. I caught him in the wild using a cheat code, and that same cheat code also made him shiny as well. Now, as I explained in the Pokemon Emerald announcement video log, I did this because it's more of an aesthetical purpose and not anything else. Anyways, this is going to be the PC box, which you don't know who it belongs to, but we will find out who it belongs to later on. Anyways, this is what I'm going to do. I've been thinking about this long and hard, and I'm actually going to play through this without my starter. Period. What? What the frick? Okay. Guess you're gonna stay in there. Hold on one sec. Alright, so it appears that we are going to be keeping our Torchic, and no, stop doing that. And actually, I had it right the first time. Okay, sorry about those interruptions. Now, this video, in this episode, we are going to be doing... We're actually going to be doing training. We will eventually get onto the next part of the game. However, I do need to train up Larvitar. And considering the fact that I've kept them on for the first episode, I'm actually gonna turn Battle Scene off, and that's how I have it on all of my that's how I've had it on all of my playthroughs as well. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and work on leveling up Dark Ice is the nickname I gave to Larvitar. Now, Larvitar is in the top tier of Pokemon in terms of the amount of experience needed. He needs 1.25 million experience in order to get to level 100, meaning he is going to need a lot of experience in order to get up to up levels. I find that they usually need start needing around 1,000 experience around level 16 or so. Which, if you have been have actually played this game for quite a while, you actually know that that's quite a lot of experience at that point in the game. We're also going to be picking up another member of our party that is also part of the same group. Now, here is a Zigzagoon. This Pokemon has a unique ability called Pickup. Now, in Pokemon Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire, which is what Emerald is based off of, this Pokemon's ability Pickup. Well, first let me explain what Pickup is. Pickup allows you to sometimes find Pokemon items after battles. Anyways, since this is a very useful ability, And since Zigzagoon can learn a lot of HMs, he's going to be my HM slave. I'm actually going to catch this Zigzagoon because of his pickup ability, which he should, yep, may pick up items, and because, just for that reason, because I want to be able to start finding items. Now, as I was saying, the pickup ability was different in Ruby and Sapphire. It allowed you to get items such as Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Rare Candies, and Carbos, Iron, you know, all of the high tier items at really low levels. Anyway, the Zigzagoon could be any level and you could get it. However, in this game, it's changed. One sec. There are several different items you can get using the pickup ability. Starting at level 1 through level 10, the most common item you find are potions. Common items are Antidote, Super Potion, Great Balls, Repel, Escape Rope, and X Attack. Uncommon items are, the uncommon item is the Full Heal, the rare item is the Ultra Ball, and the Almost Never is the Hyper Potion and Nugget. There are certain items that you want to try and get using the pickup ability if you have the patience to train Zigzagoon up levels. Starting at level 11 through 20 and 21 through 30, you have a chance of getting a King's Rock, which is the only way that you can get one in this game that I know of. Of course, there could be other ways. Also, from level 21 onwards, you have a chance of finding a rare candy, which instantly ups your Pokemon's level by 1. Starting around level 41 to 50, you can start finding white herbs, HP ups, and TM44 rest. 61 through 70, you can start finding full restores and elixirs. Starting from level 71 through 90, you have a chance of finding TM01 Focus Punch and leftovers, as well as PP ups from 81 to 100. From level 91 to 100, you also have a chance of getting max revives, max elixirs, and TM26 Earthquake. Alright, now that that's taken care of, and we have our Zigzagoon, we need to get our Larvitar up to level, before I can continue on, he needs to be level 6. Actually, level 7. The only bad part about getting this Larvitar is that his only attacking move right now is a dark type move, and we're going to be having to fight lots of Poochyenas, which are dark type as well, meaning we're going to have some issues fighting them. As you can tell in this video, I've actually been running away from them because they would be fairly difficult to defeat. Also, you may have noticed that there are two different kinds of backgrounds that you can get while transitioning into battle. There's the black background, which means your Pokemon is stronger than the wild Pokemon you're facing, and a white background, which means your Pokemon is of the same level or lower level than the wild Pokemon you're about to face. Anyways, this is just training is self-explanatory. You just keep, fight wild Pokemon over and over until you get your Pokemon of choice up level. Anyways, I got 3 HP, 3 attack. Ooh, 3 attack. Anyways, his my Larvitar's nature is currently brave, which raises attack but lowers speed. So his speed's going to be fairly low, but for Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar, that's not really an issue. One of the main reasons why I actually chose to use the Larvitar as my starter Pokemon instead of the regular one is because I wanted a challenge, first and foremost, and because I wanted to try it out, because I've never gone through Pokemon Emerald without using your starter Pokemon. One thing that is good about Emerald, while good in terms of training Pokemon, but bad in terms of the length of this LP and the length of the game, is that there are, I would have to say there are more than double the amount of trainers as there are in Pokemon Sapphire and Emerald, which could be a good or a bad thing depending upon how you look at things. If you look at them in the way that you really love trainer battles, then it's a good thing. However, if you don't like trainer battles and you're kind of you're sick and tired of them, then this isn't really good for you. Anyways, since Larvitar is now level 4, I actually should probably be moving up into, I'm going to be moving up into the route directly above this route that I'm in, which is Route 103, to start training there, or I could go over to the next route. In fact, I'm going to go to the next route and train in the wild grass there. The next, the way you're supposed to go from here is west, from Oldale City, or Oldale Town. Remember this guy? Talk to him. I finished sketching the footprints of a rare Pokemon, but it turns out they were only my own footprints. And you blocked the road for that? Ugh. Anyways, in this route is the first route to feature trainer battles. However, our starter Pokemon is not up to snuff and needs to get trained up to level 6 in order to be able to take on the trainers in this route. Actually, I'd rather have him be level 7, but I'm thinking that that's just going to be too much experience to get. Because Larvitar needs a lot of experience to level. Anyways, he's almost level 5. And Zigzagoon already has an item. He only needs 5 experience, and you can tell when your Pokemon has an item when it has that little yellow box with a red line through it. I got a Repel from Zigzagoon, which is a pretty decent item. The main purpose of having a Zigzagoon in your party at this early portion of the game is to have him give you items so that you can stock up on necessary items, as well as begin to sell items to get money, because you're going to need money in order to keep on buying Pokeballs to catch wild Pokemon and the others and the such. Now, in some playthroughs, I've actually gone ahead and caught Poochyena and trained it up with my party. However, he's really difficult to train in terms of the amount of experience he needs, and in terms of his attack. His attack is really low at the beginning when you first get him, which makes him extremely hard to train. Anyways, I only got 1 attack there, but Larvitar is now level 5. I think he's gonna need over 100 experience to get to level. Yeah, level 5 is the first level that he needs over 100 experience to get to the next level. I'm not going to worry about training Zigzagoon at all. He's going to mainly be an HM slave. He's going to learn nearly all of the HMs that we're going to be using early on in the game. Anyways, I need to get Poochyena up, excuse me, I need, not Poochyena, Larvitar up to level 6. So, we're going to continue going through and battling wild Pokemon in Route 104, I believe this is. I could be wrong, though. Until we get a Larvitar up to level 6. Then I think he should be pretty much ready to take on the next... Start taking on the trainers. Now, as you notice, in between, for the previous episode and this episode, I went ahead and got Larvitar. However, there were several other Pokemon that I was thinking of having as my starter Pokemon. I was thinking of having Bagon, Spheal, and Aron as my starter Pokemon. However, I decided against it and decided to go with Larvitar because Larvitar is probably one of my most favorite Pokemon out of the Gold, Silver, Crystal series, and because I really his move pool that he can his move pool is actually fairly decent. He can at high levels he can be very devastating if used properly. Anyways, as you can see, Larvitar is going to be level 6 soon. However, I want to check and make sure that he has enough PP, or power points. Every single time you use a move, it uses up 1 power points, and each move has a certain number of power points, as you can see. Bite has 25, power of 60, accuracy of 100, never misses, and it can sometimes cause flinching. Leer lowers defense. So it's one attack move and one of those support moves. Actually, it's a stat lowering move, not a support move. Support moves are a different kind of move that we'll see later on. But for now, before going ahead and starting to fight these trainers, I'd recommend your starter Pokemon, if you're using a starter Pokemon, to be at least level 7. If not higher. Mine was actually level 8, which is good. It'll get you through this this route without any problems. Now Larvitar is now level 8, or not level 8. I wish he was level 8. He's level 6. Gained no speed, but he gained 2 HP and 2 attack. And he's going to need over 100 experience for level 7. I know he does. Yeah, 144. So now that Larvitar is level 6, you know what? I'm going to go up. I'm going to get him up to level 7. I just need him to be level 7 for this just to keep up with what I said, and that you should be level 7 before tackling the trainers in this route. Now, I do need to mention that the trainers in this game will have that are in Ruby and Sapphire might have different Pokemon than they had in Ruby and Sapphire, so just keep that in mind. Oh, here is one of the rarer Pokemon in this route. In fact, I think he's one of the rarest in this route. So I'm actually going to catch this never mind. Seems like Larvitar had other ideas. I was going to catch Lotad, however, Larvitar decided not to catch him. Anyways, Lotad, I'm fairly certain is one of the rarest Pokemon in this route. I don't know the exact percentages of the time that you find Lotad, but I'm pretty sure it's fairly low because I've only seen one out of 20 or so random battles that we've fought so far. Now I only have... Oh, wow! Larvitar pwned that Wurmple. Anyways, as you can see, Larvitar's PP is starting to run very low on his bite, so I'm actually going to have to go back to town and heal. I would highly recommend you not do what I'm doing and keep on checking your Zigzagoon to see if he has an item, because it's not really worth it. In fact, sometimes in some playthroughs I actually get more than one Zigzagoon, so I can have multiple pickups going at the same time to get lots of items quickly, so I can get, you know, like rare, lots of the good items quickly. However, they nerfed it in Emerald, so it's not really worth doing that anymore. Anyways, this video was I planned on it being all training Larvitar. I wanted to show you which Pokemon I was going to use as my starter Pokemon, and I wanted to get him up to snuff and get him ready for the storyline up ahead. Now, I want to tell you guys, please do not tell me about any rare Pokemon that I missed or items that I didn't get, because I'm telling you, I'm very good at these games, and any items or rare Pokemon that I miss, I will come back and get. I'm going to make this a 100% item walkthrough, and the fact that I'm going to try to get every single item that you can get in the game, in terms of items you can find on the ground, and all the hidden items that you find using the item finder, which we will be getting much later on. Anyways, Larvitar is going to be level 7 now, which marks the end of this episode of the Pokemon Emerald playthrough, or Let's Play. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and may all of your days shine brightly.